They told black culture to cover up at the Houston Rodeo, and I just need to know who exactly is writing these commandments, because you know what? Moses only got 10, and even he didn't go this far. Let's check it out.
Hey y'all, I'm at the Houston Rodeo. I understand we're adults, we have free will, we can do what we want to do. However, it's kids out here. Like, put y'all butts up. We don't want to see y'all butts. Say the butts for the club. This is a family event. Let's keep it family, kid friendly. Put y'all butts up. That's it. Y'all look cute otherwise though.
I'm outside at the rodeo.
I guess as a father, I can agree with that. Like, you don't need to dress like a 304 to go to like a family style event. You're not meeting men there.
New ick has been unlocked. When you see a girl with like shorts on or a skirt and the bottom of her ass cheeks are hanging out of the skirt or shorts, that shit is an ick. Why do you need attention that bad?
Most girls, yes, it is ick. On big girls, especially ick.
Yeah, I'm more conservative than I thought I was, because the videos and pictures I've seen from the rodeo this year of people using ass cheeks as an accessory have appalled and disgusted me. And I love ass as an accessory. I went to the Cardi B concert last week, so much ass shaking, there was an ass quake. And I keep seeing people comment saying, well, children go to Mardi Gras and they're just fine. Yeah, because when you go to Mardi Gras, you expect to see ass cheeks. I'm going to a Cardi B concert, I expect to see ass cheeks. I'm going to a Mardi Gras parade, I expect to see ass cheeks.
We have normalized this hoey behavior now and just showing off as much skin as possible everywhere you go in today's day.
I'm going to an event that is founded and exists to fund children's education. I shouldn't see your ass cheeks. Act like you've been here before. Have some decorum and put on some damn clothes.
Yeah, that's pretty standard, right? I thought that we were all smart enough to put that together and to know that if you go to Mardi Gras, it's a strong possibility that you're going to see people shaking their chests for 5-cent beads. Like, we know that already. So chances are, if I see you bringing your children to Mardi Gras, the thing that I'm going to ask you is, hey, wait a minute, why are you at Mardi Gras with them little kids? Don't you know that they shouldn't be in this type of environment? This is going to be bad for them.
I know a lot of parents do expose their kids to these adult events that they just have to go and be a part of. It's like, get a babysitter or just stay home.
And conversely, if you are going to a family-friendly event like the rodeo in Houston, then you usually want to try to make sure that you are not looking as promiscuous as possible. And it's not even like, oh, she not bad or something like that. That's not it. Some of y'all do look bad. But the other part of it is just like, I think that people are realizing that, especially in an age where you can see everything online and there's no mystery to anybody anymore. I think that people are starting to figure it out, and they saying stuff like, is that necessary right now? You know, like, what type of attention seeker must you be to get to the point to where you're going to a family-friendly event with your ass out?
Well, like I said earlier, we've just like normalized this. OnlyFans, all these influencers on social media, dressing like that for attention, like you just said. There's not much left for the eyes to see at this point. We've seen it all online already, so they figure, oh, what harm is it if I just go out in public? Because chances are there are kids and teenagers scrolling through Instagram pages, seeing stuff like that, whether their parents know about it or not. And maybe even to them, it might be normalized. Well, to some of us normal parents, we're like, ugh.
And that's the part that people are looking at it and they saying, I'm not really so sure that I want to get to that point, or I'm not really so sure that this makes sense or that makes sense. And it's just like, yo, you clout chasing. You're really clout chasing. You want so much attention that you're not even going to do nothing with. And then you're going to sit there and pretend like, oh my God, these guys are narcissists because, you know, my boyfriend, he's objectifying me. He's only looking at me for my body. Well, that's what you led with. It's like a man that leads with his money in order to get a girl. If you don't lead with your money and she genuinely likes you, That is different than you having money and then you just authentically together for the right reasons. But if you're leading with the money, how do you expect for her to see you if that's the first thing that she got an impression of? You want her to get to know you after the money? No, that's not how life works. And similarly, when it comes to women objectifying themselves, you can't lead with your ass out and your titties out and you practically getting arrested for indecent exposure.
He's exactly right. Real men who want a solid relationship do not respect women who dress like that or have an OnlyFans or sell pictures on Snapchat. We don't like that. That means you're just like really not worth anything. You think the only thing you have is your body. And so you're not going to find a real man if you lead with that, as he said.
And then try to figure out why people are objectifying you. Oh, no, my body, my choice. Oh, no, you can't sit there and talk to me. Why are you looking at me like meat on a bone? You know, it's so ignorant and it's stupid. It's like nobody has any home training. And the reason why it's not shamed is because everybody is embracing it in a negative way. And so when you embrace the worst of us, and now that I actually seen the pictures, of course it is overwhelmingly Black culture, but it's not just Black culture. It's white girls, Latinos. I haven't seen any Asians, but I've seen
Asian girls do it a lot. I think you're in Texas, here in California, huge Asian community, same thing.
From multiple different cultures, even though the majority of the ratchetness
Oh wait, no, you're not in Texas, you're in like Detroit.
Seen it from Black girls and Black culture, right? And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, why do y'all all have to be the bottom of the totem pole? Why do you have to reduce yourself to a piece of nothing in the eyes of the people that only look at you as a piece of nothing, and then you expect for them to actually care about what you think? Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're just looking to give chlamydia and herpes and all of this stuff to everybody and it's not that big of a deal. I don't know.
Well, y'all asked and now y'all shall receive. Yes, the Houston Rodeo has put a dress code on entering into the rodeo and the carnival. They're now saying as of today, March 17th, 2026, you will no longer be allowed to enter the grounds of the carnival or the rodeo if you don't meet their dress code requirements.
Well, now we know who wrote those commandments, and aren't we glad they did? We can save the children and the families at this family-friendly event from being scarred for life.
Now, hey, I'm just telling you what they saying.
I told my daughter as she was being raised that rules will be implemented as you show your inability to be a normal human being. Anton, what does that mean? That means that my daughter never had a bedtime unless she just demonstrated that she couldn't get to bed in a reasonable amount of time so that she can wake up for school in the morning. She made her own rules. Rules are implemented for people that can't follow human decency standards and have a basic moral compass. So now we got to give you some parameters for you to stay inside so that you'll understand that you're not supposed to look like trash when you come in here, because we got little kids running around actually wanting to enjoy the real rodeo.
Now, I know a lot of people, that was one of the complaints this year, that a lot of people were saying that the dress code was just outrageous. Women were coming in there half naked, you know, showing off their cheeks and their
seen a lot of those same videos. Yep.
boobs. And I get it. It's a family event. And you still have to be mindful that children are walking around. And everybody don't want their children exposed to that. So I get that. Ladies, we're going to have to learn that we can dress sexy but still keep it cute and classy at the same time.
Exactly. Ladies, so many women look beautiful in clothing that doesn't show off too much of the goods. And then men are more likely to be attracted to that as well because you are dressing classy.
We got to go out there and show off our boobs and have our ass clapping when we walking. We don't, especially when you are in an environment where there are children around. Children. So it is what it is.
If you want to go and do that stuff around children, go and check out Lil Duval's Duval Day. That event gets absolutely wild, and the videos that come out of that, you're like, wow, parents actually let their kids go to this. So I guess that's the safe spot, but not the rodeo in Houston.
It is what it is. Now y'all have to be mindful. Next year, when we out shopping for our rodeo gear, now you got to have a dress code in mind. Now you got to follow a dress code because y'all just didn't know how to fucking act this year with letting everything hang loose. You ain't got to show everybody what your mama gave you. It don't have to be like that. Learn how to cover up and keep it cute and classy at the same time. So now that y'all done got these folks' attention, they listening. So I mean, what else y'all feel like need to change? Y'all said the dress code. They've changed the dress code. So we still have a week here in Houston for the Houston Rodeo and Carnival. Just know, as of today, if you planning on taking your family out to the carnival and to the rodeo, that there's a dress code that's being enforced, and they will not let you in unless you meet those requirements. Now,
well, I would hope if you are going as a family that you're not dressed like a hoe in front of your kids either. Even if you're their mom, they don't need to see you like that.
Now, here's a clipping of the requirements. Y'all take a screenshot of this, send it to whoever you need to.
This is so stupid. For people to have to actually need rules for this basic requirement is insane. Shirt and shoes required.
I mean, Anton, look at how often people in our country break laws. You think they're gonna follow basic dress code rules and be respectful of people? Nah.
You know they still gonna try to get away with that, right? No obscene graphics or language, meaning that you gotta mind your tongue and don't put nothing crazy on your shirt. No overly revealing outfits. If they have to monitor it, and this is the one that they're going to argue at the most, the women, oh my God, this don't even show nothing. My whole breast is covered up. No gang-related clothing or symbols. No face coverings with exceptions. Obviously, it may be some medical requirements or some exceptions on why somebody may need a mask, right?
Or the rare Texan Democrat that still thinks COVID is a problem.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, this is all very basic stuff that any normal human being should be able to abide by. And why is it so difficult? Why can't y'all figure out how to carry yourself in decency in public where children are around? You ain't even got to do it all the time. They just saying where the kids is going to be at. You ain't got to be that attention seeking, and people that's at that attention seeking, I'm going to tell y'all honestly, it may be nice to give a glance to, but you don't want that.
We have to thank all these influencers and attention seekers who go to events like rodeos where they can be, look at me, I'm at the rodeo, I'm so cool. An even better chance for them to flaunt the goods so that they'll get views.
Don't want that thing, whatever that thing that's up under that thing is, it's going to ruin your life. And if your girl, let me say this, if your girl is dressing wild for the Houston Rodeo,
she ain't doing it for you.
That's not your girl. She everybody girl, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know what y'all thinking inside of the chat. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.
So if you live in Houston, you're going to the rodeo, you better cover up. And if you don't live in Houston and you're going anywhere family friendly or you're going to be around kids, you should cover up. I have even been to like a kid's birthday party where there were moms dressed like 304s at a kid's birthday party around husbands, and it just made absolutely no sense. I was like, how can you dress like that in front of your kids at their birthday? Be respectful, girls. You don't need to let it all hang out. Guys won't respect you. Men won't want you past your body, and you'll end up alone and crying on TikTok later. So anyway, if you guys liked that video by Anton Daniels, please hit subscribe and the little dingy button so you know when YouTube Jesus drops the next reaction. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Peace out and amen.